had chances in the first, but did you have to settle the guys down as far as the puck management and the turnovers and everything?
Yeah, puck management costs us against the top line. Something we talked about this morning that we didn't execute, and we handed them a couple gifts. And I think the good part of that is that we were able to correct that and simplify the game, and we got rewarded for it. And I thought after the first period, we played a great game.
How much of that is, early in the season, if you get in a rut like that first period, you end up having to fix it tomorrow or the next game, and you were able now to really arrest that kind of thing in the middle of the game in one intermission and turn the game around.
Yeah, well, I think they all understand now. They got a real good understanding of, the quality of chances you give up if you don't get pucks deep, or if you make a play at the end of your shift. And then what compounds it is if you make that play with the other team's best players on the ice. It makes it even worse, and that's what we did.
Pleased to see that your group, after the first period, really allowed Ukko, didn't face a lot, but allowed him to kind of get settled into the game a little bit, unlike Philadelphia, for example.
I didn't like I said, part of the first period is you got to face an odd-numbered rush, and then you got to face another backdoor play, and you're just getting back into the net. I don't think it's fair for your goaltender who hasn't played a lot. And it was the same thing in Philly. But I thought they gave him the last 40 minutes that he needed. And he made a couple of good saves there. Made a save when it was, I think, 2-0. That was a big save for us. And then I thought we really kept them at bay after that.
Really, every game it feels like he's going to score. You called him dominant last night. Just what over this past week or two has allowed him to elevate to like another level, I guess?
I really think he's skating well right now. I think that line has had some good chemistry. I think the fact Kulich's game is really back to where it needs to be has freed him up to take off. You don't get a breakaway like that if you're playing center in your own end. So there's a lot of pluses to being on the wing, and Cooley's done a really nice job. And I thought the other part is Benson had a heck of a night with the puck down low. So they've got good chemistry, that line.
What role did Oslin's line really play? I mean, you talk about simplifying. They did that the entire game, really, as a group.
I thought they were really on a whole the best line when it came to generating positive energy, getting the pucks in, creating opportunities. They kind of set the tone for us and got us some traction, even in the first period with a couple of the shifts. I thought Lafferty had one of his best nights just getting on the puck, and Mal really skated well, was in on checks, and Oslin, like when he's defending, he hasn't really made a mistake yet. His reads have been good. He's been good at being that second guy in the puck in our own zone, and he's broke the puck out well.